Now we're cooking. It's a coach. You're immersed in the NFL on EA Sports. Coming up, running back Dalvin Cook. He's back and coming off a big game a weekend ago, as it'll be the Chicago Bears taking on the Minnesota Vikings. I'll have scores around the league for you at the half. But it's time for a little football. So we'll hand it over to our broadcast team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Appreciate you, Coach. Well, later tonight in November, snowfall is forecasted to hit the Twin Cities. But right now, calm outside. And, of course, a calm day inside U.S. Bank. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. On first down, Trubisky. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top-5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Davis, he'll try to run for it. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. It's a 7-yard gain there, and it's good enough to move the chains. Defense had a chance to get off the field here on the opening drive, couldn't do it.
I know that we go into these meetings with coaches, and sometimes maybe we can get a little bit numb because they're always going to talk about how important third down is, aren't they? Offense and defense. In this case, one capitalized, and the other, as you said, had a chance to get off the field and didn't get it done.
Trubisky will throw. That's what we're used to seeing from him right there. Plays like that, why he's number 4 in the league in terms of receiving yardage.
Able to make adjustments all along the way. Doesn't matter where he lines up, where he releases from. Working his way into the secondary, figures out defenses and finds weak spots in order to get open.
A look there at how Davis did a week ago. 18 carries, 83 yards, and a touchdown.
And they love what they've got in him. He's the number 4 rusher in the league right now, so you know that you have to account for him on defense.
Now Trubisky lost the football, but the Bears look to get this one back, and indeed they did. So they'll keep possession.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, the teammate is able to come up with the ball.
That was that's caught for a Bear touchdown. It's the tight end, Trey Burton. Trey Burton. The offense set to take the field here as they have the football in the final minute of this first quarter. On first and 10, it's Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. An incomplete pass leads to second and 10 from the 25. Now Trubisky to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Gonna let one. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way down to the 29. A huge play there for Chicago. 46 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, first and 10. Now it's Trubisky, flush to his right, and now he's going to use his legs. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Able to make something out of nothing there. 17 yards and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a first and 10. The Bears with the football. We get set to begin quarter number 2 as they've got it with a first and 10. He's got Burton here. Down to the 6-yard line on a pickup of 6 as he gets halfway to the goal line. throwing again on second down. Trubisky. It's caught by Davis.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there, freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
They'll run forward with Montgomery. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Bears. So the football will be at the 25-yard line as this offense gets set to take over. Looking to throw, Trubisky on first down. This one into the hands of Burton. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. Looking to throw again on second down. Trubisky. And that completion came out of the drag route, and defensively, I think they were in man, weren't they?
Yeah, because when you're running that drag underneath, oftentimes the complementary routes are pushing the defense deeper to try and open up that space. And it's really difficult to stay with a guy in man because he's just going to keep moving and trying to move away from you. And if he gains leverage on you on the route and then runs away, that's usually a completion for the offense.
From Viking territory now, they'll come up first and 10 as they've got it to the 28-yard line. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Taylor Gabriel that time. And now it's second down. So now they'll come up on second and 10, once again from the 28. Trubisky's throw pulled in by Robinson. And down inside the 15 he goes. Coming into the week, he's the NFL's leader in receiving yards. There's his first catch, and it's good for a first down. From the red zone now, here's Trubisky on first down. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. So now second and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Now Trubisky going to give this to Montgomery. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Anthony Barr got a real education at UCLA in playing not just his normal position of stand-up outside linebacker, but down defensive end. So he had to incorporate a variety of moves, take on bigger people. So he learned great leverage while he was there. That really helps him when he's trying to stop people running the ball.
Born in South Bend, Indiana. Thought about going back to go to Notre Dame, but you're right. Great career at UCLA and now a great career in the NFL. Now for the field goal try, here's Eddie Pinheiro. This from 25 yards out. The kick by Pinheiro is good. And that will extend their lead here to 17-6. So they surrendered 3 points, and now after the kickoff, this offense gets ready to take over the football. Now Trubisky on first down. Going deep this time for Milton. And got his man complete. And all the way down to the 42. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Here's Trubisky. And that one got tipped. Kind of threw everything off. It brings up third. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Throwing once more, it's Trubisky. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Mike Hughes. And his guys have got it. So this offense will head back out there, already in excellent field position thanks to the interception.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
After the interception, here's Trubisky. And the Chicago Bears are in the end zone. It'll be a 1st and 10 coming up as this offense takes over possession of the football in the 3rd quarter. They'll throw on first down with Trubisky. Gonna let one fly for Robinson. And that is incomplete.
and that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. Call it a 1-yard gain on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Throwing here, Trubisky. Underneath to the tight end, Burton. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up fourth down.
One of the money routes for any offense, the drag route. So tough to defend because the receiver can stop at any point and make himself available to the quarterback and get a completion. But I love the communication we saw there. All the defenders pointing out the receiver, where he was going, and then they're able to rally to the ball after the catch and stop him short of a first down.
And for an offense that is struggling, this is not where you want to start. Now the offense back out onto the field as they'll take over here in the final minute of this third quarter. To Montgomery to begin the drive. And some space here. And all the way down to the 24-yard line. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 56 yards. And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. It's Bears football here. They also have the lead as well as we begin quarter number 4. Here's Trubisky to throw. Oh, a scrap for the football, and he's going to come down with it. 23 yards, the final tally. They have the nice cushion. They just want to pour it on right now, still throwing the football.
And I know my background says, why do you need to do this? Just go ahead and run out the clock and get a win. But as many people...
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Chicago. We are in the fourth and final quarter as the offense will have the football starting this drive, 1st and 10. Now Trubisky able to find Shaheen here. A gain of 6 there on first. Charles, you said earlier this defense is probably going to need to hold these guys right around 20 or under that if they were going to have a chance. It was evident pretty early on that wasn't going to happen.
Yeah, they left 20 behind a long time ago in this game, didn't they? It looks like they're headed towards a big, big number. But 20 was the threshold because that kept them in the ball game and kept the pressure off of their own offense.
Trubisky now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. That's complete to the tight end, Broniker. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. Late stages of the game here in the fourth quarter as this offense takes over 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Montgomery. And just 1 yard here from the 49 to the 50. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Again, they'll go ground with Montgomery. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Montgomery. And down right around the 32-yard line, 4 yards on the pickup. On 2nd down, Montgomery. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. So this one in the win column for the Chicago Bears. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus, and maybe doing the things you practiced all week without major adjustments, just doing them better. And that got it done in this one.
So for Chicago, they continue to keep pace for that first-round bye as they move to 11-1. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Vikings, it was a win they needed to turn the season around, but instead, they fall to 5-7. And they'll try to turn it around next week.
S-T-R-O. Yeah. How many of y'all came to win? Oh, they asking my name, huh? You ready? S-T-R-O. I ain't come to play.
You have an injury from the last game. See how long they'll be out.
Early, I'm up. Yeah. I can't spend the day with you. I'm minding my business. I ain't getting paid with you. My color bright. I ain't finna fade with you. Man, I gotta come clean like I made with you. I've been on my everybody drop when I drop. Look at shorty, she support ride. Lifting up, never not on my grind. New York City time. Another brother better, you will never find. I've been in my bag like groceries. Competition shouldn't take shots, take notes, please. Reporting live from the winning side. Ready to try, keep a different vibe. Is you down the ride, never tired. You will never know, you ain't never tried. Work it out, hit the gym, hit the field. Hey yo, I need that. Big chips, man, I need that. Hustle hard, on the job, you can see that. On my head is real good, we don't need your feedback. They clear the way with my crew coming through. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. What I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Now what I do? Lace up the shoes, chase W's. Yeah, beats, leave it in the street.